All right, going back to the subject of comparison, concerning comparison. We did a video on that few days ago, and I believe so strongly that a lot of people were blessed by it. So this is a part 2 of concerning comparison. I want us to know that comparison is all loud for some major things in our life. The moment we begin to give ourselves to comparison, the adverse effects or the eventualities that follows is most of the time not known to some of us until we start allowing ourselves to start giving ourselves to comparison. So when you continue to compare, one of the things we might end up losing is the joy of what used to be our best before we start comparing it. Yeah, the joy that what used to be the best gives to us every time. When we see the thing, when we see the person, when we are in that space, what used to be the best thing. The moment we begin to compare, we lose that joy. Another thing we tend to lose when we start giving ourselves to comparison is that we begin to see the flaws in what used to be the best. Yeah. In fact, we begin to reason it out and say, oh, after all, this thing is actually not the best. I was the one thinking it was the best, or it is the best, or it is the best for me. You know why we are thinking like that? Where they have something else we are comparing it with. So you begin to see the flaws from the thing. Actually, it's not really good. Come to think of it, it's not good. Gradually, you're going to be losing out of the joy that we used to derive from what used to be the best to us. Before we start giving into comparison, we start losing the excitement, the happiness, the peace that we get from what used to be the best gives to us before we start giving into comparison. So comparison is not something that we should treat with levity. Yeah, it's not something we should give a kind of nonchalant attitude towards. It's something we should fight once we start seeing it showing forth in our lives. Comparison, until it destroys, at times it doesn't stop. Let's give this a shot. It's going to help some.